on Bergdahl and how the White House handled that situation?
At first, I had some initial when I saw the news. I wasn't up on the Bergdahl story initially, so I had this initial happy, if you will. Oh, hey, they let this guy go from Afghanistan. Until we started digging and digging and digging into the story, and we find out that there's a strong factual basis to determine that Bergdahl had deserted. So in my view, right then and there, he should go from Landstuhl straight to Fort Leavenworth and face court-martial for deserting. Number one. Number two, it is so outrageously dangerous that the president would release the equivalent of 4 or 5-star Taliban generals for Bo Bergdahl. When he called it a prisoner exchange, the Taliban is not even a country. It's not even recognizable under the Geneva Accords. So the president, again, went totally amok of the law, acted totally recklessly. I fear that he may have endangered our country. God only knows to what extent. And the more I know, the more that we should have oversight. We need to have hearings. We need to get to the bottom of this. And the president's going to have to answer for this eventually.
It's the American people that are going to answer to this for generations to come. America does not negotiate with terrorists under any circumstances. The president has put a price on the head of every soldier serving anywhere but this country. Not only that, he's put a price on the head of every vacationing tourist, our students, Peace Corps workers, and it's unacceptable. It's probably the worst that I've ever seen. I had an opportunity several elections ago to spend days with a French reporter that was held by Muslim extremists in the Philippines. The French negotiated for her. There's been many more like her. Now, this is opening the floodgates for Americans abroad.
This goes back to the fact that our president doesn't respect Congress. He will do whatever it takes. He will take whatever means and take a pen and start writing whatever he feels like writing down and pushing laws into effect. This all goes back to the fact that we are in danger. We're living in a time where I really have a strong feeling that we have a president who really is looking more towards the Muslim world than towards our world. Allowing things like this to happen under our time, and now his own party in Congress is screaming and saying, how could you do this without finding things out and all these kind of things. And I believe this is a gentleman who broke the law. If everything is proven, he needs to go to court. He needs to be court-martialed. All these things need to happen. We need to find out more about it. But if all this is true, then the fact is, this is a president that once again, his abuse of power is showing time and time again.